Yesterday, we had a story about a new emergency warning system that's going in Madison County, Illinois. And we were really curious about this and wanted to find out more about it. So we invited David DiGiacomo, who's the president of Emergency Communications, to join us. Hi, David. How are you today?
Good. How are you doing this morning, Doug?
Well, we're really curious about CodeRED and exactly what it is.
Well, I'll try and sum it up, but CodeRED is a number of things, and one of the things we say, in kind of in a nutshell, is we put together emergency notification tools for client communities nationwide to tap into to help them do their jobs better. It allows these emergency management officials or city officials to contact their residents at the push of a button through telephone, text, email, even sending data feeds into other systems that they're tied into around the nation.
One of the things that we were talking about specifically is that some communities in our listening area spend, $30,000, $40,000 per siren and keep putting in new sirens. And we thought, well, this would probably be a more cost-effective way of reaching people. Is this something that is being done in cities large and small, or mostly in rural areas where people wouldn't hear the sirens?
Oh, great question, Debbie. A lot of the communities are turning towards systems like CodeRED because of the efficiency of the service, because of the targeted nature of the notifications. But you kind of hit the nail on the head. The cost just makes sense. For less than 20 cents a person, a community can have a system like CodeRED to go in and use it to target those specific areas and give them critical notification that is very specific to their residents. It's not just a blast, a siren horn where now you got to go look for more information. This is actually going to hit you. It's going to hit you right in your pocket on your cell phone and give you those specific instructions that emergency communication officials are trying to convey to you.
All right. In Madison County, people are going to register their phone numbers so that they can then have a database and get that up and running. It seems to me that the possible downsides would be the amount of information you're going to have to push out to people on phones. I mean, there could be potentially tens of thousands of people. How fast can the system spread that information?
Oh, great question. You guys are hitting on all the high points this morning. That's why you guys get the big bucks there.
Yeah.
The speed at which the information can be delivered, since we're breaking it up through different technologies that are available, phone, text, email, even through the data feeds that are available where you can push them out and it's almost instantaneous, just like our free mobile app, where if you go on to the iTunes Store, Google Play Store, you can download CodeRED Mobile Alert for free. Using all those combined technologies together should help with that coverage. Now, you hit on a good topic because the local phone systems do have a capacity limit. So what we do here is we run tests with Madison County where we are going to test what the capacity of that local phone switch can handle, and we will set the system to deliver at that maximum speed. So typically throughout Illinois, we're able to, I want to say it's around 2,000 to 3,000 calls per minute in those areas. So that's still pretty quick, and we can get a hold of the majority of those households. I think in Madison there's about 120,000 households. So you can do the math there, and we can get through to those guys pretty quickly. You're talking about getting a hold of them in less than an hour, being able to contact the entire county. And you can cut it down to about a half hour or less, depending on those local phone lines.
Got one last quick question for you. Your system can be adapted. So Madison County is using it just for weather-related items to begin with, but it can be adjusted for other types of watches or warnings, right?
It can, and it's going to be really important that each individual goes to the mymadisoncountyema.org website. That's the county's website, their emergency management website, and they sign up and they add those additional layers of how they'd like to be contacted, if they'd like a text message or an email. And then they can also pick which types of warnings they would like. For example, flash flood warnings. I don't know if you guys are following the news down here, but, Debbie, you've made the news down here all week with Tropical Storm Debbie. We've got flash floods, going on all through the state. We're actually under a state of emergency. So these residents in Madison County can now go in and sign up if they want a flash flood warning, if they want a tornado warning, or a severe thunderstorm warning.
David, we've got to run, but thank you very much for chatting with us today. We really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me on this morning, and we look forward to pushing this program out, and I know all the county officials there are excited to get it going.
David DiGiacomo, who is the president of Emergency Communications Network here on KMOX.